Yeah, guys, no video games, no cell phones, no social media. Life in secure detention at Oakland County Children's Village is vastly different from what a lot of kids are used to. And perhaps if they got that, if they understood that, they would not do things like make threats against schools and end up here.
This is the Sally Port for Children's Village Secure Detention Area.
Or the first stop for kids in Oakland County arrested for making a threat against a school.
And they will be secured in handcuffs and sometimes foot shackles.
Director Heather Calcaterra gave Fox 2 unprecedented access to parts of the Oakland County Children's Village in an effort to buck the trend of kids making threats against schools in the wake of the Oxford High School shooting.
This is a secure building. So before one door opens, another door closes behind us.
Calcaterra walked us through the intake process. Kids detained in Children's Village Secure Detention Area first have their mugshot taken, then are fingerprinted before hitting the showers and putting on their new uniform.
All of their personal belongings are going to be put into storage, and this is what they are going to wear for the entire time that they are here.
At least 23 kids have been detained at Children's Village for allegedly making threats against schools. Calcaterra showed us one of their secure detention sleeping rooms. A mattress sits atop a concrete slab for bedding. A combined toilet and sink is less than an arm's reach away. This looks like something out of, county jail or a state correctional facility.
Well, this is secure detention. Young people come here to await court action, and it's not pretty. But this is what happens sometimes when the young people make threats or do things in the community that cause them to be court ordered to the village.
False report or threat of terrorism, which is a 20-year felony.
The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office is working 38 school threat cases. Oakland County, which is prosecuting Ethan Crumbly for the Oxford shootings, has issued charges against 17 kids for making threats against schools.
We've already arrested a number of kids, and there's going to be more.
Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard.
We've had almost 140 threats that we are in the process of or have investigated. We have arrested numerous teenagers. And we've had threats all the way down to the age of 6. If you make a threat and you think it's a joke, it's not. It's a crime.
It's escalated. We're filling our juvenile justice center right now. We've had almost 30 or 30 plus cases because every minute that ticks by, we get another case.
Macomb County Prosecutor Pete Lucido says when it comes to school threats, the gloves are off.
There's a zero tolerance policy in this prosecutor's office. It is totally unacceptable, and it will not. If it violates the law, there will be charges. End of story.
We sat down with Calcaterra after our tour of Children's Village. She says some kids accused of making threats against schools seem to have got a wake-up call during their stay here. But in the words of Benjamin Franklin, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I think that we need to talk to our kids. We cannot assume that they understand the severity of their actions. We cannot assume that they understand the consequences of their actions. And I think more importantly, we can't assume that they're okay. It's tough to be an adolescent, and so oftentimes mental health issues, trauma-related issues, they go undetected. And so my biggest message would be to parents and guardians: talk to your kids.
Now, guys, I learned late tonight that parents at South Lyon East High School were notified of a threat there. It was investigated and found that that threat was not credible, but it goes to show you just how often this sort of thing happens. Now, an important note to make, there are kids being held here at Children's Village who are in shelter care, meaning they're not accused of crimes, but they ended up here because they were neglected. Those kids are not living in those holding cells that you saw in the story tonight, and they're housed separately from kids in secure detention and in very different conditions and circumstances. You, Monica?
Sobering consequences for these kids making these threats. Thanks, Randy.